The Indian Air Force Chief has said that the Air Force is planning to acquire 450 fighter jets for deployment on the northern and western frontiers of the country, which includes 36 Rafale fighter jets, over 200 variants of the Tejas light combat aircraft, 114 medium multi-role fighters like the Rafale fighter jet, and 105.5 generation AMCA stealth fighter jets. Top experts have said that the Air Chief's reference of Rafale Class directly contradicts the recent statement by the Chief of Defence Staff that the Indian Air Force is willing to go for additional Tejas fighter jets instead of 114 fighter jets under the MMRCA tender, and this specific reference to Dassault Aviation also confirms that the French Rafale is the front-runner in the competition, and the Indian Air Force is not willing to substitute the Rafale purchase with locally developed platforms. The French aircraft manufacturer was already in discussions to buy out the stake of its Indian partner Reliance Defence in their joint venture, as Dassault Aviation was preparing grounds to locally manufacture 114 Rafale fighter jets before the start of lockdown in the country, and the statement of the Air Chief just confirms that the present economic situations have not dented the plan for procuring 114 Rafale fighter jets under the Make in India initiative. The Indian Army has issued a request for information for 150 micro-remotely piloted aircraft system for the Indian Army, which should have an operational range of up to 5 kilometers, with an endurance of more than 60 minutes, with vertical takeoff and landing capability. The micro-remotely piloted aircraft system will be used to enhance the situational awareness of the squad involved in various special operations. The first Dhruv Mark3 advanced light helicopter with 19 new systems has made a successful maiden ground test of the 12mm heavy machine gun, and 16 of these Mark III helicopters will be delivered to the Indian Coast Guard by 2022, under a 5,126 crore rupees contract signed with Hindustan Aeronautics in 2017. India's ambassador to the Philippines has said that apart from the sale of BrahMos cruise system, a joint committee will discuss the procurement of a number of defense platforms in the next meeting. Philippines has already concluded several deals for Indian-made bulletproof jackets and armor plating for military vehicles. India is now exploring the possibility of selling the BrahMos system to Indonesia, and a team from the BrahMos Aerospace had recently visited a state-run shipyard to assess the fitting of the BrahMos cruise system on the ships of Indonesian Navy. As per latest reports, the defense employees' unions have called upon the workforce in ordnance factories to be prepared for an indefinite strike, to oppose against the decision of the central government to corporatize ordnance factories and increase the foreign direct investment limits in the defense sector from existing 49% to 74% under the automatic route.